A monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Okay, interesting. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. Bradley. Robertson. Gravenberch. Moved on forwards. Skulls. Somerville. Socek. Wan-Bissaka. Somerville. Robertson played it long. And here's Isak. And it's Robertson. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Played in by Robertson. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lovely feet. Szoboszlai. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Konate. Bradley. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberch. Mohamed Salah. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bowen gets it clear. Robertson. Cross from Rook, climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Let's a look and place it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robertson. Gravenberch shifted upfield. Tries to get it clear. Skulls. Kilman. Skulls. Kilman. Todibo forwards and with intent. And it's Skulls. Skulls. Gravenberch does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! And they've got rid. Now it's Somerville. Wan-Bissaka. Socek. Now it's Somerville. Bowen. Weat. McAllister have it back and can go again. Konate. Bradley. Konate, aim forwards. Szoboszlai. That's good running with the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. Konate. Bradley. Bradley, gently done. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Kilman is there, and he can get that clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. They're clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Somerville. Souček. Out to the right.
Well, it's not the quick...
Takes a shot.
Bowen has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Bradley looks to get on the end of this. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Souček getting this one clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that has been cleared.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. McAllister gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Souček. Somerville. Isak. Can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. It's run loose here. Irving. Played back in. McAllister. First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Cross goes in there. Areola deals with that nice and simple. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Paquetá. Souček. Bowen. Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. And the counter is on. Todibo. Irving. Todibo. Irving. Kilman. Bradley, he's gone direct here. Irving with the clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Clipped into space. Kilman. Irving. Kilman shifted upfield. Gravenberg. And Dijk chooses to go cross-field. Skulls. Now it's Lucas Paquetá. Irving. Todibo, aim forwards. Bowen. Skulls. It's a sharp pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. That's a little off target. McAllister. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries a cross. Irving. Kilman. Skulls. Skulls. Done delicately. Played into space out wide. Bradley with a fine tackle. Irving. Ooh, delicate chip through. Can he deliver? And it's hoisted clear. Todibo. That's a cute ball. There will be a throw-in. it's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Somerville. Lucas Paqueta! And the ball's come loose here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Somerville. And it's Souček. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Do have a chance to counter here. Weat proves just a little bit too strong. Robertson. Played into the middle. He's shooting! It's heading. Has another go! Just off target.
Mohamed Salah is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Souček. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Moved on forwards. Bowen played out towards the right wing. Bowen goes for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bradley forwards and with intent. Kilman. Decent progress down the left. And here's Bowen. Now it's Somerville. Somerville. And here's Paqueta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Skulls. Lucas Paqueta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. McAllister. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass, and it's gone back to the keeper. Kilman. Somerville. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, oh, good-looking ball. Skulls. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Wan-Bissaka. Irving. Kilman, gently done. Skulls. Moved on forwards. That's a fabulous ball. He's got away. Lucas Paqueta. Somerville. Oh, it's played into the area. Konate. Konate shifted upfield. And it's Bradley. Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Nice physical challenge. So, what can they make of this? And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Salah takes the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Owen, oh, good spread. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Claimed it back swiftly. Isak. And it's Soboslai. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. And he's heaved it away. That is lovely. Somerville, now here's the delivery. Danger averted for now. What a throw in. Forwards and with intent. So who's he picking out? A heavy challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. Lucas Paqueta is onto it in a flash. Salah, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kilman. Socek. Moved on forwards, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Robertson. Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Gravenberg shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out to the right. McAllister. Robertson. Somerville aim forwards.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That has been cut short. Somerville. Souček. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a cute ball. Skulls. Wan-Bissaka. Somerville. Souček. Irving. Irving, gently done. Out to the right. Somerville. Now it's Bowen. Nice control. Bowen played out towards the right wing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Weat, and it's played forward. Lobbed in behind. Can he get onto this? Kilman attempts a clearance. Irving. Skulls. Kilman. Oh, this looks sharp. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. McAllister. And it goes cross-field. Kilman. Bradley with a definite foul there. Kilman. Wan-Bissaka. Somerville. And that has been clubbed away. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Well, they could break here. Salah crosses. And the keeper has it. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. We're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well read, nice interception. And it's Szoboszlai. Kilman. Lucas Paqueta. Bowen. Bowen!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Proves too strong. Gravenberg. Konate. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Weat played out to the left flank. Weat. And here's Isak. Souček gets rid without sophistication. Gravenberg, aim forwards. Kilman gets it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Soboslai. Soboslai. Oh, good spread. Delivered across. Shot, surely! And he's there to get it away. Wan-Bissaka. And here's Isak. And he's... Isak! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Going for goal!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Bowen played out towards the right wing. Souček. Souček forwards and with intent.
Füllkrug really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Robertson. Defending of the desperate variety. Bowen over to the left. Irving. Kilman. Kilman, gently done. McAllister. Van Dijk. And here's Soboslai. Soboslai spread out to the left. And here's Soboslai. Mohamed Salah! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
Kilman is there and he can get that clear. Weat does really well to shoots! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Füllkrug. Weat, that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Skulls. And it's Irving. Skulls. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ball is over the line. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bowen. And that's a dangerous ball. Füllkrug! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up he goes! Well, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Nice and simple for the keeper. Isak. And it's McAllister. McAllister, gently done. Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. There are a few waiting for it. That is a brilliant interception. And they've got a throw. Chiesa. Chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Chiesa clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Szoboszlai. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Aim forwards, and that's a good ball. Fulkrug! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Fulkrug cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And it's Salah. Nice looking ball. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
McAllister, gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bowen. Somerville. Somerville. And here's Fulkrug. Fulkrug! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's been taken short. Somerville. And here's Bowen. Bowen, and that's aimed into the middle. Bradley moved on forwards. Ooh, can he get onto this? And it's Irving. Fulkrug. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bradley. Now it's Isak. Salah. Now it's Isak. Bradley, there's the delivery. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Irving. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bradley. That's been drilled forward. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Todibo. Irving. And it's played forward. Konate with the clearance. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Todibo shifted upfield. Bradley. Gravenberg. Played towards the other side. Robertson is onto it in a flash. Kilman is there and he can get that clear. Moved on forwards. And it's Bowen. Skulls. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Isak. Szoboszlai. And here's Chiesa. Oh, that's a nice ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Somerville. And they can counter here. And it's Socha. Somerville. Now it's Somerville. Out to the right. Full crook. That's good defending, very good defending. Now that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Robertson. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Strong running down that left flank. Van Dijk. McAllister. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. Salah. And here's Isak. He's shifting through the gears here. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Szoboszlai, that's a delicate pass. That's the throw. And it's Szoboszlai. Robertson. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Chiesa. Aimed in towards the centre. Somerville. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Isak is flagged offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
claimed it in a trice. Socek. Full crew. Could move up a gear here. And he welcomes it in. Ekitike! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ekitike clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Wan-Bissaka. Irving. Todibo. Ekitike.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Fulkrug. And it's Bowen. McAllister wins the duel this time. McAllister. It's an inviting looking ball that. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Salah. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the left it goes. Goes down, but nothing given. Chiesa. And here's Soboslai. And that was very necessary. Robertson. Somerville does really well to win the ball there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Chiesa.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Irving. Aim forwards. McAllister, Konate, and it's played forward. Chiesa, Ekitike, great defending, strong and determined. McAllister.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Bowen.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Another chance from a corner. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Todibo. Wan-Bissaka. Szoboszlai. Bradley. Salah. Played out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Socek can get it clear. Clears it away. And it's Bradley.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Szoboszlai, gently done. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ekitike actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Todibo. Kilman, nicely aimed pass. And here's Chiesa. That's an excellent interception. That's really well cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bradley gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bowen. And here's Fulkrug. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bowen with the short one. Who's he going to play in? Todibo. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Wan-Bissaka. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Chiesa in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Szoboszlai.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ekitike. And he cuts out the supply. The final 5 minutes. And it's been played through. And it's Bowen. They are right into last chance territory.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Szoboszlai! Denied by an instinctive save.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
here's Soboslai. Ekitike! He's got away with one there. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Szoboszlai.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Konate. Frimpong. Salah. Szoboszlai. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it's come loose. So time is nearly up. One. Ekitike! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Skulls. And it's Skulls. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Salah.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gravenberg cuts it out. Chooses to go back, and it's Robertson. He is just correct. Gets the shot away! Decent enough try.
Szoboszlai certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It is now or never. Time is against them. McAllister. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Can he stop it going out? Chance here to counter. Succumbs to the pressure. Chiesa. He's in plenty of space here. Chiesa. In it comes. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Gravenberg. He's got to be in. Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match